The holiday season is in full swing. First, the festive glow of Christmas, followed by the grand finale of New Year's celebrations. Our homes sparkle with Christmas trees, echoing with joyous gatherings and delightful gift exchanges. The dining tables groan under the weight of delectable feasts, each dish surpassing the last in flavor and aroma. It's a culinary journey from one delight to another. As the celebrations wind down, reality hits hard. That morning before the first workday of the new year, when we confront our reflection in the mirror. To our dismay, a small, unwelcome belly has made its presence known. Stepping onto the scale confirms our fears. A few extra pounds have sneaked in. The immediate reaction is a firm decision to embark on a transformative journey. A commitment to hit the gym. Armed with a gym membership, we dive into workouts, with dreams of sculpting our bodies for the upcoming summer. However, the plot takes an unexpected turn. After the initial burst of enthusiasm, reality sets in. The novelty of a new lifestyle wanes after just a handful of gym sessions. The persistent belly remains, and a sense of desperation kicks in. Compensating for this frustration, we find solace in even more indulgent eating, unwittingly piling on additional weight. But fear not. This doesn't have to be your narrative. Today, I'm unveiling an alternative approach to liberate you from this cycle and genuinely shed those holiday pounds. It all begins with tip number 1. Don't go to the gym. Now, you may be raising an intrigued eyebrow. Why skip the gym? Isn't it the sanctuary where bodies are transformed? Well, yes, but there's a crucial distinction between you and those gym regulars. It's a habit for them, and you're yet to cultivate it. You might be thinking, but I'll cultivate that habit with consistent attendance. The snag is, more often than not, you'll throw in the towel long before the habit takes root. Habits are those subtle mechanisms woven into our lives, often unconsciously, saving our brains from expending undue energy on routine actions. The fascinating quirk about habits is that initially, when they're fresh to our brains, there's a robust resistance, demanding a conscious effort to establish them. Why? Because our brains resist any new imposition, requiring energy to process, comprehend, and construct the neural network supporting that novel habit. And our brains are meticulous energy conservers. Recall the universal childhood habit our parents enforced. Brushing our teeth. Initially met with resistance, it became second nature over time. Similar principles apply to driving, writing, and various aspects of our lives. Returning to the holiday belly and the gym, the challenge persists. Many lack the habit of physical exertion, even on a minimal scale. Plunging into an environment demanding superhuman effort, like the gym, triggers exaggerated resistance. The only antidote to this resistance is willpower. Not just a smidgen, but a robust application. Yet, willpower is swiftly depleted, designed for brief bursts of exceeding our capacities, not sustained efforts. Consequently, a significant fraction of freshly inspired gym-goers exhaust their willpower after a couple of sessions and swiftly abandon ship. This is followed by a phase of remorse and regret, often leading to unhealthy eating habits, in pursuit of instant gratification. However, these habits only compound the weight issue, ensnaring us in a seemingly unending cycle. So, what's the game plan? Let's kick off with physical activities that won't trigger a revolt within you. Something light, easy, and enjoyable. Like walking. It's a stellar solution. Gentle, not overly strenuous, can be sustained for extended periods, and is a pleasant experience, especially in nature. The best part is that you'll encounter minimal internal resistance. Crucially, it provides ample stimulation for your body and muscles, fostering adaptation and the capacity to handle more rigorous challenges down the road. A handy bonus is the ability to track your steps and calories burned on your phone. This acts as a motivational gauge. Moreover, it fosters a competitive edge to achieve higher milestones. A 30-minute stroll, torching 300 to 400 calories a day, proves a more potent motivator than any inspirational speaker. Now, let's talk about lifting weights. Beyond the aesthetics of a more sculpted physique, building muscle mass dramatically ramps up calorie burn without breaking a sweat. Muscles demand calories during both their building phase and once they're established. Gaining 1 kilogram of muscle mass devours 6,300 calories. And maintaining it requires a modest 10 to 15 calories per day. Packing on muscle mass translates to a significant uptick in your daily energy expenditure. For weight training, here's the plan. First, grab yourself some dumbbells or user-friendly gear for home workouts. This allows you to lift weights whenever you want, in the comfort of your home. No need to motivate yourself for a trip to the gym, a challenge that frequently holds people back. Second, considering it's been a while since you lifted weights, kick off with lighter ones for the first 2 to 3 weeks. The goal is to adapt your muscles to the strain and pinpoint your maximum lifting capacity, all while safeguarding against injuries. Post this introductory phase with lighter weights, transition to lifting as heavy as possible, aiming for a mere 3 to 5 reps per exercise. Stick to just one set for each exercise. If you're breezing through more reps, notch up the weight on your gear. Target no more than 2 muscle groups per session. Follow it up with a solid 3-day rest and resume with a different set of muscle groups on the 4th day. This regimen borrows from the philosophy of Mentzer and Nassim Taleb. It advocates for maximal stress on the body for a brief spell, succeeded by a sufficiently lengthy recovery phase. The beauty of this method lies in its promise of swift muscle mass gains, sans the perils of overtraining. Plus, the concise exercises, spaced every 4 days, demand a lower willpower reserve for adherence, compared to the frequent and extended gym sessions. Here's the third crucial piece of advice. Ditch the scale. Nearly all of us, in the pursuit of weight loss, have become slaves to the scale, hoping to witness the results of our hard work and dedication. The problem lies in the fact that the fluctuations in kilograms, displayed on the scale, lack a straightforward cause and effect logic. You might have pushed yourself to the limit, burned heaps of calories, and yet the numbers on the scale remain stubbornly unchanged. In some instances, it gets even worse. You might observe an increase. There are times when we shed a few kilograms, only to hit a plateau for weeks. These weight variations have diverse explanations, but the key takeaway is that we cannot directly and immediately influence weight loss. Constantly weighing ourselves can become demoralizing. So, stick to the basics, stay committed, and arm yourself with patience. You'll notice the positive changes as you trim down your waistline and experience a newfound lightness in your daily endeavors. Last, but certainly not least, let's talk about the dietary component. We're all aware that the food and beverages we consume play a pivotal role in our weight loss journey. While there's an abundance of diet options, I'd like to zone in on 2 culprits that should be significantly reduced and ideally eliminated from your diet during the weight loss process. These are alcohol and fructose. Both substances pose considerable harm to the body, especially when the goal is shedding those extra pounds. Unlike glucose, fructose, or fruit sugar can't be directly utilized as fuel. It requires metabolism. This process occurs exclusively in the liver. Their fructose is metabolized, not only into glucose, but also into triglycerides. Triglycerides are fatty molecules that accumulate in fat cells and are released when the body requires energy. Essentially, this is the mechanism behind weight gain. Alcohol, in its metabolism, also amplifies the presence of triglycerides in the body by encouraging the conversion of fatty acids into triglycerides and cholesterol esters. These accumulate in the liver, leading to fatty infiltration, a condition known as steatosis. This impairs the liver's ability to process nutrients and medications, resulting in not only additional weight gain, but also damage to the entire body. By adhering to these guidelines and progressively enhancing their quantity and intensity, you'll achieve a lasting impact, not just on weight loss, but also in adopting a new lifestyle that keeps you healthy and fit for years to come. If you enjoyed our talk, a little thumbs up would mean the world to me. And hey, why not join our community by hitting that subscribe button? I'd love to have you on this journey. Until next time.